It's weird. He basically gave it to me at the beginning, almost after a tutorial. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they might have changed that for P5R to unlock it sooner. But goddamn, I was like so pissed. I spent days, like I wasted time making coffee because, you know, time management is a fucking skill for that game because you have a lot of things to try and do. I think if you manage everything perfectly, it takes you 2 whole playthroughs to max everything out. It makes sense though. Each time you will default to the newest Agent TV schedule. Okay, cool. Oh, so they just put it straight. Okay, so this is how they're doing this now. Gotcha. So I did this, which just story. The morning after the celebration, surprises are always the wake-up call, the groggy mind. Was there a timer before, like, during the days? Well, no, it's like there's only so much time you can have to do activities in the day. So making coffee does take up some of that time. Like the game is really all about balancing activities. I think at one point you can even increase your link with someone and it'll let you do one extra activity per day. So like you can only do so much. You can only go out to eat burgers. Sometimes you're like, oh man, I could go to the burger shop or I could go to watch a movie. They each increase something. Or I could go talk and hang out with one of my friends. That also takes up time to try and raise up social links. Yes, I want to throw me in that immersive storytelling. Should you be more energized the more nitro fuel you drink? I just don't get how you can stumble over seal tufts like that. Didn't reach that yet, but I have to say I want to end the teacher at school. I think he's like the first boss. Oh yeah, he is like the quintessential, like, you're gonna hate this guy and you're gonna love kicking his ass. Don't worry, the game gives you a good reason to. I don't have the muscles to move you. Wake up. Ah, no, completely out. So cold. Proxy, have you seen Ladder? No, what's up? But yeah, you're still in the... Oh, hold on.
I was gonna ask Lighter to grab today's raffle ticket for me, but I couldn't find him anywhere this morning.
Like if I had a teacher like that during high school, I would have had gone to him with a baseball bat. Yeah, I'm sure you would have, but that might have caused more problems down the line for you. Don't you worry though. Things will get sold on their own. But yeah, you're still in the tutorial area. Once you beat this first boss and things start opening up a bit more, they'll let you do things per day. By the way, I recommend always renting out a library book. By the way, you'll need something to do on the train.
I thought you were out partying all night. I didn't expect you to be up so early, Proxy.
Piper, it's like 10 in the morning. Thanks for the tips. Yeah, no problem. Like I said, like all the Persona games are just time management games.
Do you think Lighter's in trouble? It is settlement days after all.
Nah, don't worry about it. Lighter goes off by himself all the time. Nobody really knows.
Oh, he's just having his fun. Let him be.
Big Daddy never said anything about it, so I'm sure he's not getting into any trouble.
Man, Big Daddy got introduced and like he barely shows up, and he's like looks so fucking cool. Wish we had. I know he's retired, but we could have had him more in the story.
Maybe he'll be back in the afternoon. Well, little ol' me needs to go catch some ZZZs. If you see Lighter, tell him to drag away those guys who passed out by Steel Tusk, will ya?
I swear, she always says she's going out for sleep, but I feel like every time she says it, she's just going to go sleep in the truck. I'm not even sure she has like an actual place to sleep. Well, she might. She just prefer to sleep in the truck, from my impressions. Piper walks off.
Wise, you said that Lighter was looking into Andreas yesterday, and he mentioned the Hollow, right? Should we go check it out, just to be safe?
And by the way, I was playing Fate Extelia, and I discovered the strongest character is a small kid. I'm not even sure what game that is, but of course it would be a small... of course it would be a small kid. It's like watching those animes where like one of the strongest brawlers is just like this like small little girl that has like cute little like cute little gloves, like a little cat gloves. They look like fucking sock puppets, and then she just beats the shit out of you. The hell is that game anyway? Fate Extella. Oh, it's a Fate Stay Night game. Oh yeah, well of course. Of course, one of the strongest characters would be the little girl. Smaller with faster attack speed and range and AoEs. I think I saw a clip because someone posted a clip of the newest Fate Stay Night anime. And it's interesting because I know few things about it, but I know like apparently the whole, you know, War for the Grail is kind of a secret thing. And the only clip I saw was like some guy gets summoned as a someone's servant out in an opera house, and then he ends up like causing like he blows out like a huge chunk of it. And then there are people like, okay, so right, so we got the servant and everything. Okay, so here's the cover-up story. They were gonna blame it on some terrorist, and then before he can actually have a chance to get the cover-up story going, the fucker, the servant, stands on top of the fucking fire truck after he was arrested. But yes, the reason they were gonna run a spin story was because of the Italian, I think it was Italy, the Italian police actually arrested him. So he stands on top of a fire truck and proclaims that he's sorry about what he did, and that yes, he does take full responsibility of destroying the opera house, and that he will do his best to make amends for that. And like the guy is just looking at the screen, and he's like, well, so much for that. Can't run a cover-up story now. Oh jeez. I did smaller, faster spells. I was like, what the fuck? Well, I swear if I had to pick a servant, I would pick smaller to win the Holy Grail War. Yeah, literally, that's what happened. Is like I think the girl, it was like a tiny anime girl who was like laughing because she's like, oh, I've never seen a servant get arrested by the police before. Oh, this is great. She's just having a great time.
I know Lighter isn't the reckless type, but he really looked out for me yesterday, so I can't just leave him alone.
Combat! Blazing Fist Showdown! Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. Was that physical and fire? Oh, I can just add whoever I want. Okay.
Huh? Is something the matter?
Awaiting Soldier 11, reporting.
Let me finish my cup of...
It's our turn, bro.
Good day, Proxy.
This is basically the team I wanted to make. Yeah, so I get perfect chance to test it out.
To what do I...
Huh? Is something the matter?
Let's see. Yeah, I should be like that.
Awaiting further instructions.
Well, girls are always brawlers nowadays. They sure are. But I guess as long as we still have brawlers, that's all I care. I do love me some hand-to-hand combat. We gotta be using like swords or spears, katanas, bow and arrows. I'm okay with guns though, that's fine. But we still need our good old-fashioned brawlers. I think one of my favorite brawlers in a series was the surprisingly the Blue Ranger from Voltasaur. Cause goddamn, his entire thing was like he would just he was a straight up brawler. He would just fight the monsters, grab them, and then like pull them back to slam his arm into him the entire time, just saying like it's the oh, what was his name? Like he would just say his name and then name the move. It's like it's like Norio Lariat. Grab one guy and then do a suplex and be like Norio Suplex. It was great. That's awesome. After encountering the Hollow, you quickly find Lighter's location using Fairy Scan. You meet up with Lighter and explain why he came looking for him.
Sorry for worrying you, Proxy. I usually handle these things solo. No one really knows or cares, except for Big Daddy.
Can't wait to see the new Power Rangers game. Oh yeah, the new beat 'em up one. I'm excited for that. I have no idea what's gonna happen after that. I want to know what is the plan for the franchise, because it seems like it's just, unfortunately, just comics nowadays. I mean, we got the video game coming up, but after that, I really have no idea what's gonna go on.
Last night, I did some digging and found out that Andreas was probably goaded on by an old rival gang. That's why he showed up during settlement days, looking for trouble.
Yeah, he found trouble, though, right?
Earlier today, I spotted some shady new faces around Blazewood. I figured they're probably connected to Andreas and our old rivals, so I followed them into the Hollow.
First gen Power Rangers, my beloved. Still hits hard that we lost Tommy. Yeah. I gotta say, it does. And I will say, I wasn't really a fan of a hardcore fan of Tommy like everybody was. I feel like they leaned way too heavily on him to be the face of Power Rangers, to the point where it just felt like it was Tommy, Oliver, and the Power Rangers. But it still kind of hits that he died, like that we lost him. He died so young.
What happened?
Simply put, they're trying to use settlement days under Caesar's supervision as a chance to settle their beef and bring down the Sons of Caledon.
Oh, that's playing dirty,
We're setting
man.
up an ambush around Blazewood. We plan to strike tomorrow and start a full-blown fight. As you know, the town is now packed with regular people and other gangs. If the Sons of Caledon can't handle this right, people will lose their trust in us.
Ugh, that's dirty tactics. Power Rangers were really motivational to me as a kid. I mean, I'll be honest, same here. A lot of my ideas of heroes and like some of the morals were kind of born from that show. I kind of just shifted over into seeing the Japanese version, you know, where the series originated from. They're doing some crazy ass shit over there. It's worth looking into. I have to say, the first bully I've ever hit as a kid got a shuriken to the face, though. Street Fighter worked out. Well, I mean, not much a kid can do against a shuriken. They don't know what that is. They've probably never seen such a thing. You just came out of nowhere and you're like uppercutting while spinning, and you're like, what the fuck is happening? What happened to my face? Exactly. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you also had the, pretty sure the principal had your folks called in. It's like, ma'am, sir, ma'am, your son's trying to build meter on the other children, and I can't allow that in the school playground. It was even worse when they had to explain to my mom. The other kid was hitting me, so I used the shuriken. I like how you had a... to be fair, I don't remember this. It was a long time ago. This is when I want to say it's preschool. I wasn't there for it, or at least I don't remember. But apparently my parents did get called in one time. And it was like, they just like I guess the principal was like, we want to know, are you showing anything to your son watching TV? He's like, my dad's like, well, we watch a lot of wrestling at home. He's like, oh, okay, that explains like why. It's like, your son's just out on the playground, just like running with his arms out, like knocking the other kids down. Like I was going around like larrying people, just going down. And my mom's like, it's like, I knew. See, I told you watch too much wrestling. You got me showing that to your kid. It's like, like my mom getting angry at my dad for it. Oh, we used to watch a lot of wrestling back in my day. It was a thing with me, my brothers, and my dad. I think, and then I just stopped. I think just because it got a little bit too much for me, and that was bet your dad was like worth it. Probably. I think the incident that did it was the time, that storyline where Eddie Guerrero was fighting some other guy, and it was like a ladder match, and whoever got to the ladder first and got the briefcase got to sign the adoption paper for some kid. And it's like, you're literally fighting for like the right to adopt the kid. And I'm like, you know what, I may have to step back for a bit. I never really came back after that. I came back for a little bit, just watching like, I forgot what his name was, but I was just cheering on this guy that was always shut up in dreams, and we just like thought, my friend described him as like a homeless man, and I'm like, yeah, homeless man, go, everybody loves you. This was around the time I think they were Vince McMahon was trying to push Roman Reigns, and everyone was like, shut up, man, McMahon, no one likes Roman Reigns.
I was hoping to figure out their route and take care of them before they could do anything, but they went poof and vanished.
Too risky for you to handle this all by yourself, Lighter.
But during settlement days, everyone's got their own roles to play. Honestly, I didn't want to drag you into these outer ring disputes, Proxy. But I'm glad you're here, or I would be stuck with no clues.
Shit, I'm not even sure we ever get out.
Next time you're thinking of doing something that bold, hit me up. I'll help.
Well, could I ask the esteemed Phaethon to lead the way now?
You bet. That's what I'm best at.
I hit the option that says you got it, not you bet. I didn't even get the you got it. What the hell, game? Finally, I get to play as Lighter. Combat tutorial. When in combat, Lighter automatically gains morale over the time, and when any squad member consumes energy, Lighter also gains morale. Lighter can start up to 100 morale. That's way too much morale. When his morale reaches 80, he will launch a quick assist the next time he switches into the field. If his morale is 80 or higher, Lighter enters morale burst mode upon launching the fifth hit of his basic attack. Lighter enters the morale burst state, increasing the power of his light punch attacks, jab combos, and finishing moves in the fifth hit of basic attack. While in the morale burst state, Lighter no longer automatically gains morale. Well, yeah, because he's already bursting with it. While in morale burst, when the Lighter hits an enemy with the fifth hit of his, he has an impact increase while consuming morale. Once his morale is depleted, Lighter will automatically follow up with an even more powerful finishing move. Morale burst mode, when Lighter finishing move hits an enemy, it inflicts a collapse effect, extending the target's stun state by 3 seconds. The collapse effect can only be triggered once per target before you recover from the stun state. Gotcha.
Warning, there are a few enemies ahead.
Get him!
Solid hit!
Oh shit!
It's over!
What's your honor really worth?
Oh, so cool!
Target confirmed!
Oh, I love you, Lighter. Oh my god, it's Kenshiro. He might be.
It's the emblem of our old enemy's gang. Let's go after them.
Fuck yeah, let's go.
Please continue onwards.
Oh, hey, what's... Oh, I gotta do mini cargo trucks now? I gotta pay attention to those now. Okay, there's nothing here. Come on, Lighter. Oh, right, he has an EX. I should see what that is. I really want to unlock him. Whoa, it's a...
Solid hit!
Oh, it's just a Shoryuken. I'll take it.
Counter!
Evade!
Gotcha now! Get him!
Proceeding as ordered.
Open fire!
Oh!
Great hit!
Just one strike.
Speculation. The enemy is behind the debris.
Oh, thank you. He has the coolest moves. I know, right? That's why I completely decided not to get the last girl that get out, because I'm like, oh, fucking Lighter's gonna be amazing. There they are. The hell, were you gonna merge with that, small dude?
You went back on your word. That's not how things work in the Outer Ring. Pompeii would never stand for this.
Wait a minute, you're from a different gang. Your helmet's a different color.
We said from the start we'd teach the Sons of Caledon a lesson, and you were all in for it.
But you never said anything about putting the regular folks and other gangs in danger.
I like a bad guy with morals.
You're just like the former Overlord. That sentimental old loser. He got backstabbed by his right hand.
How dare you?
Cool.
How dare you? Pompeii was a fucking cool-ass guy, and he did what he thought was right. Not his fault his pussy-ass bitch of a hit second in command decided to backstab him.
Backstabbed by his right hand? But didn't you say it was the Sons of Caledon that were behind it?
Oh, you fucked up. You idiot! You fucked up!
Oh, did I say that? When you asked about Pompeii's death, all I said was, why did you ask the Sons of Caledon instead?
Oh, okay, so he just jumped to conclusions.
You're all.
I will say this, as a future character, I would not mind getting, like, a raider, like, one of the enemies as an actual character. Because he's like, yeah, I'm a raider, but yeah, I have to do what I have to do.
Go on, keep shouting. Soon you'll reunite with that good-for-nothing old boss of yours.
This is the outer ring, where the strong reign and the weak fall.
It's Andreas. Turns out he really was tricked by them. Proxy, you better hurry.
I'm coming, Andreas! Oh! Fucking dare you. Oh, more of you want, huh?
Come on.
Target spotted.
Oh, no, no, no!
Great hit!
Maintain fire.
Oh, I could have switched it to him.
My head's still on. I'm still alive.
Yeah, that would be my my response too if I got beat up by Vital Hider.
You face your challenges head on, not sneaking around and stabbing people in the back.
Screw your rules or whatever.
Tomorrow, those losers
What,
of
you-
Blazewood and the Sons of Caledon will make their
You can't screw the rules. You don't have the money to do that. The rival main backs off and throws a smoke bomb, disappearing into the haze. Oh shit! I didn't realize he was like part ninja.
No need to chase them, Proxy. Nailing a few minions won't change much. Their main force isn't around here. If only we knew which direction they'd be coming from tomorrow.
Even if you did, what difference would it make? The Sons of Caledon will be out in full force tomorrow. With all the gangs around, some of them might try to pull something. Who knows? The Outer Ring plays by its own rules. It's all survival of the fittest. And backstabbers are a dime a dozen. Even Pompeii didn't make it. And neither will your new overlord.
So, you know their plan?
Did you hear anything I just said? If I hadn't misunderstood you guys, I wouldn't even bother explaining all this.
I challenge you.
Huh? You can just punch me if you're pissed. Now that I know you're not tied to Pompeii's death, I'm not interested in wasting my time on you guys.
If you lose, you tell us everything you know. If you win, well, I'll tell you the last words of the late Overlord.
Ooh.
You know Pompeii's last words?
Mm-hmm. So, will you accept my
Well, I know the
challenge?
girls were there for that, so
Move it!
Andreas, the challenge isn't over yet.
You don't have to tell me! Take that!
Get him!
no, it's just. No, it's a mano a mano. Ooh.
I'm unstoppable!
Oh, I may have to switch to Soldier 11. He is not a DPS character, so doesn't do a lot of damage.
Heads up.
Ooh.
Come on.
Solid hit!
You know, I'll take him for last.
Watch and learn!
Oh, so good.
A weak spot.
Watch and learn.
God, it's even the sound effects that make it go amazing. Mano, wait, that's using English too? Yeah, yes it is. What, you think it's only an Italy thing? You'll have rights to all the same, Sam. After losing the lighter, Andreas follows the rules and spills everything he knows. Then, with a mix of relief and self-deprecation, he speaks up.
Whew, man, it's hard not to envy you. You're so young, but you've already reached the top so easily. Winning effortlessly with style, and being the one everyone looks up to.
And being so fucking cool!
I gotta admit, you're a better fit for the outer ring than I ever was.
Let me ask you something. What would you do if you found out someone was plotting against Cinder Lake, and you had no backup?
What kind of question is that? Of course I defend Cinder Lake with my life. No second thoughts about it. What's so funny? This isn't just talk. Cinder Lake is the pride of the outer ring. I'd risk everything to protect it.
You're a good man, Andreas. Almost instinctively, Andreas touches his chest, his hand over his brooch from late Overlord. A token he kept close beneath his armor.
You must protect Cinder Lake.
Nothing. I'm not doubting you. Pompey would be glad to hear your steadfast response.
Huh? What do you mean?
It's not about who's a better fit for the outer ring. You've been here longer than I have, and your ties to this land are deeper than mine. I might have the upper hand in a spar now, but who knows who will win next time. It's anyone's game. I'm always down for a rematch, but on one condition. If you're not prepared to put your life on the line, don't bet something you see as your highest honor so easily.
Andreas fist bumps lighter, with a mix of frustration, respect, and admiration. After this, the grudge is finally settled. Oh, god damn it. I can't believe you didn't show us fist bump! Alright, well clearly they saved the best animation for last.
Thanks for today, Proxy. Lucky you were there to guide me. Otherwise, I wouldn't have learned about their plan.
Are you going to handle this on your own again, Lighter?
Well, like those guys said, if the Sons of Caledon go all out on the last day of settlement days, it'll look like the new Overlord doesn't really command respect from the other gangs.
I know, right? They can't let that happen.
And the folks in Blazewood might worry that the Sons of Caledon's old enemies will keep coming back to cause trouble. So, I think it's best if I handle this on my own. Besides, when Big Daddy pulled me out of the underground fights, we agreed I'd deal with any old grudges and enemies from Caledon's past.
Dealing with old enemies. I didn't know you had to do all that.
By the way, because I don't think they're going to show him again, Big Daddy is a Thyran. In this game, Thyrans are like... I guess... no, they're not all furries, but they're basically like human-animal hybrids. You know, like either cat girls or like full-on wolves that can just walk on two legs. Well, this is... Not sure what's going on with this. Been getting a lot of these recently. You've been getting a lot of these too, Sam. I remember back in the day when the bots would just kind of go up to you and ask you, "Hey, we got some of the best viewers here for cheap." Nowadays, when I add me to Discord, like the bots are lonely and shit. That is very sus. Dealing with old enemies.
The Sons of Caledon are still growing, and a lot of gangs in the Outer Ring are eyeing this new faction full of Caledon's legacy. Big Daddy wants Caesar to be a fair leader, and not to follow in her father's footsteps. So, there are some things only I can handle.
Yeah. Anyway, like I was saying, so yeah, Thyrans are just like animal people. Big Daddy is this giant red boar dude. who like looks super cool, but he barely makes an appearance, even though he's the one that started the Sands of Calydon. His face is on their logo, but he shows up like a total of twice in the entire goddamn story.
Are you doing this for the Sons of Calydon to pay back?
But yeah, they always think of the ones in BioShock. He could probably take on one of those guys by the looks of it.
No one in the Sons of Calydon knows what you're doing for them.
You're making it sound way too serious, Proxy. I'm getting paid, so I've got to do a good job, right?
Well, let me at least guide you through the Hollow tomorrow.
Well, I'm not sure if he could take on one nowadays, but because he's retired, that's why he doesn't show up barely at all, but goddamn.
Don't be so quick to turn down my offer. After all, I'm a proxy, and it's my job to ensure my client gets back safely.
Although the idea of a Big Daddy from BioShock just dragging Lighter here out of the fight pit and being like, you work for me now. You work for my biker gang. Fucking this Big Daddy, a fucking creature that's meant to work underwater, just gets on a bike and just rides off into the sunset.
Besides, I can't afford to lose a key client like the Sons
Got a
of
little
Calydon.
sidecar for little sisters.
Looks like I'll have to bring my A-game tomorrow. Can't let the red scarf of the Sons of Calydon embarrass himself in front of you. See you tomorrow, Proxy.
Oh, I gotta talk to Belle. Always gotta talk to Belle. Why, Soren's probably gonna be tough. Are you sure we need to find a little help beforehand? Trust Slider. He's too cool to let us down. Okay, but don't force yourself. Wise, if you think something's off tomorrow, I'll grab some extra hands to help out. It's been a long day. You should rest soon.